What's up, everybody? This is eMag2411 on YouTube.com with, major WWE backstage news and updates on Wrestlemania 32 2016 live on the WWE Network. Now, there's a rumor going around that Chris Jericho versus Kevin Owens might take place at Wrestlemania 32. So, let's get into it. Let's not waste any more time. This is as seen on Inquisitor.com. Okay, so sometimes in the sports world, when a major injury to an athlete occurs, that injury forces a change of direction that can end up creating a better situation for the team. Granted, WWE isn't a pure sport, but due to the physical nature of the job, real-life injuries occur on a regular basis. Sometimes there's minor injuries that the wrestlers can work through, and sometimes, like we saw a couple weeks ago during the John Cena vs. Seth Rollins match, an injury can be major. It takes someone out of action for a number of weeks. John Cena's broken nose is particularly relevant here, as he was scheduled to work all of his house show matches with Kevin Owens, but due to his injury, he cannot perform. So, Owens' new opponent has been none other than former WWE champion Y2J Chris Jericho. And there's an old saying in wrestling: where a guy is so good in the ring that his peers will say that guy can have a great match as a broomstick. And there are a few guys in wrestling history that you can say that about: Bret Hart, Shawn Michaels, Ric Flair, Kurt Angle, and now, at this point in his career, Chris Jericho. Whenever Chris Jericho returns to the ring at a high show or on a WWE pay-per-view, he always delivers. It's safe to say that Y2J has only gotten better with age, and when you give him someone as talented as Kevin Owens as an opponent, it's no surprise that they tore the house down at a recent WWE live event. In fact, according to Cage Side Seats, their match is so great that WWE is considering having the two of them feud if Jericho is interested in returning to WWE television. And I quote, WWE was apparently very happy with the recent Kevin Owens versus Chris Jericho house show matches, and the possibility of a television feud in the future has been thrown around. Now, Owens is set to face Cesaro at this month's SummerSlam show, and the feud between the two probably won't end there. It could run all the way through the end of the year, so Jericho versus Owens feud probably won't begin anytime soon, but it may begin early next year, just in time for WrestleMania 32. Because, see, Jericho has always said that if he's going to come back to WWE television and begin a feud, he wants it to be something relevant and fresh, and a feud with Kevin Owens would be just that. On top of that, WrestleMania 32 is expected to have nearly 100,000 people in attendance, which would be the biggest WrestleMania audience of all time, so it's likely that Jericho wouldn't want to miss out on that. I mean, true. It'd be a big money day for the both of them, a big match, something we haven't seen this on WWE television before. I want to see this match, to be honest. It's two Canadians. I'm just saying, Canadians are actually very good wrestlers. Nothing bad. I like Chris Jericho, I like Kevin Owens. I think they would put on a great, probably a 5-star match. Plus, a lot of the matches though are usually better than the actual TV matches. I'm not going to take anything away from the match. I think they'd have a spectacular match. They probably could have the match of the night. But when you look into these brown eyes, right? You know, when I come on here on YouTube.com, I make a video, upload it. I'm the one. This is the place to be. Okay. Just no one's recognized this yet, because I come on here right when the news comes out and I bring it to you. That's it. But who should win? Kevin Owens. I think Chris Jericho would probably put over Owens. I mean, it's a young up and coming star of the future of the WWE versus a guy that has been in the business 25 years and has done it all. There's been no reason for Chris Jericho to win this match or even the rivalry. He might maybe get a win in there, but at WrestleMania 32, can you imagine this match with all the people they could put on? Ooh, what a show they could do. I think the build-up, I would think the television, I think the storyline would be good. I just don't know how would they make it up. I wish that I can see their live event match to see how good it would be, because I really want to see this. This would be a good match, but all these rumors are going around of who Kevin Owens' opponent could be. There's rumors that Chris Jericho could return, but he didn't want to. I think Chris Jericho would return if it was a match, if it was a rivalry and a feud with Kevin Owens, former NXT champion, a guy who's beaten John Cena. I think he would want to come back. for that. We got Raw tonight, live on the USA Network 3-hour live show. I'll be covering it, the review, and any news and stuff that comes in, rumors, headlines. I cover it all. WWE, all wrestling, professionally. But yeah, I think this would be a good feud. Yeah, I heard that these matches were phenomenal. I mean, I heard that the people were like so interested. Now, Chris Jericho won the matches, I believe, because the babyface has to go over at a house show. That's the rule if someone gets replaced. But I mean, house shows, in my opinion, don't really matter who wins. Like, it does. Like, of course, you want to see someone win, but it doesn't relate to WWE television. But will this happen? You never know. You can never say never in the WWE. Can it happen? Maybe. I mean, I wouldn't rule it out in the future. Would I want to see it? Hell yeah. Would you want to see it? That's the question. So, see you YouTube. Peace out. Thank you for watching. Make sure to like this video, share this video, leave a comment, subscribe for more. And I'll see all of you guys later.